Hey everyone, Immolate here. This video is going to be a short little addition to my splash damage video and will be about how absorb shields interact with splash damage. Both of my splash guides are linked in the description below, so you can read up on anything about splash damage, and I'm also continuously updating them once new things have been discovered. So let's get started. Some splash that can hurt you can be absorbed by absorb shields. Grenade splash can never be absorbed. Gun splash can be absorbed if it can hurt you, so mostly pure gun splash, and launcher splash can always be absorbed. Absorbed gun splash will refill the ammo type of the weapon you're using, while launcher splash will refill your rocket launcher ammo. So for example, absorbing the shots of the slow hand will refill your shotgun ammo, while absorbing the shots of the retro will refill your launcher ammo. Now there is a single exception to this, which is the Canada's laser. It's the only gun that I know of that deals launcher splash damage but can't be absorbed because it doesn't hurt you at all. Non-banded E-Tech launchers have added splash with massive radius that doesn't really hurt you but can still be absorbed. I assume that is because if it did hurt you, you would pretty much die every time you shoot the weapon. It does technically hurt you because it can place a damage over time on you, but I assume both the splash and the DOT just deal 0 damage to yourself. Speaking of this, in Borderlands 2 the grenade damage of a regular Maliwan launcher will hurt you, while it won't in TPS. In TPS there's a special absorb shield being the prismatic bulwark, which only absorbs lasers. It will however never absorb your own laser splash damage, since there is no laser with gun splash and lasers with launcher splash would refill your rocket ammo, so the bulwark treats them like launchers and doesn't absorb them. One thing you might be curious about is how absorb shields interact with unknown splash types, such as those of the party line, 2 scoops and the ZX1. Both the party lines and 2 scoops weird splash types can be absorbed and restore shotgun ammo. To be honest, the splash damage of those weapons doesn't really act like splash damage at all, aside from dealing area of effect damage of course, especially because of some interactions they have with various skills. I just listed them as gun splash in the guide now since they're boosted by tier, but the 2 scoops might have a completely different type of damage and the party line kinda adds impact damage with a splash radius. But I'll go over all of that in a completely different video. Now the ZX1 on the other hand is being weird again as expected. Even though its 0 damage dealing splash thing can place a damage over time on you that does hurt you, it can't be absorbed by an absorb shield. Furthermore, I also noticed that the splash itself, so not the damage over time, does not cancel shield regen. E-Tech launchers with their 0 damage dealing splash I mentioned earlier however do cancel shield regen. So instead of dealing 0 damage to you like E-Tech launchers, the ZX1 doesn't interact with you at all and still places DOTs on you. What's interesting is that the grenade splash of Maliwan launchers in TPS also doesn't cancel shield regen. It's impossible to test if it can place a DOT on you, but if it does, that does hurt you. But besides that, their splash acts completely normal. In case you're wondering, the Canada's laser splash doesn't cancel shield regen either. The DOTs of the ZX1 actually have to do with its tracking mechanic. This might explain why it sometimes places DOTs of 1 damage on enemies, and maybe that somehow causes it to have an area of effect that applies DOTs. But if that's the case, then my best guess as to why you can ignite yourself is that it's simply bugged. All of that still doesn't explain why it's not boosted by gun damage or why it deals more damage than listed of course. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching and see ya everyone.